today?
We are fine.
Alhamdulillah.
And you?
I'm pretty well, thank you. What are you doing right now exactly?
We are studying English, ma'am.
Wow, that's great.
So you'll be doing English test after this?
Okay, keep studying. Hopefully you can get satisfied in school. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Farida NURLAILA, mahasiswi PPG dalam jabatan kategori 1 gelombang 2 Universitas Negeri Malang tahun 2022, program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Adapun nomor induk mahasiswa saya adalah 2231 32715982. Hari ini saya akan melakukan uji kinerja praktik pembelajaran materi discussion test dengan menggunakan model discovery learning di kelas 12 MIPA 8 SMA Negeri 1 Tuban. Selamat menyaksikan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good afternoon, my golden generation. How is it going today? Alhamdulillah, I'm pretty well today. Thank you. Okay, now before we start our lesson deeply, request lead your friend to pray together.
So, before we start our lesson for today, let us pray to God and ask for His blessing for our lessons today. Let us pray together. Finish. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mas Roberto. Before we start our lesson deeply, let me check your attendance list first. As usual, let me check it first. Okay? The secretary of this class, Mbak, who is absent today? No one. Okay, Alhamdulillah. All of you can join in, yeah, my lesson list. Okay, thank you. Okay, so as usual, I will give you some kind of intermezzo to keep your spirit up before you study about today's material. Okay, let me give you tongue twister.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so it's time for your tongue to have some kind of exercise. Right? Pronounce this, yeah, as loud as you can, as fast as you can. So the louder, the faster, the better. Yeah, okay, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, go. I wish you with it. I want with the wish you with your wings. Okay, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so before we study today's lesson deeper, let me ask you what we discussed in the last meeting. Okay, Mbak Maulida, do you still remember that what we discussed in the last meeting?
Last meeting. About what? Contrast conjunction, right?
Yeah, last meeting we discussed about contrast conjunctions.
Okay, let me ask you once again. What we discussed in the last meeting?
So in the last meeting we discussed about contrast conjunctions.
Okay, Mbak Audi, before we study today's lesson deeper, let me ask you what we discussed in the last meeting?
We discussed about contrast conjunction.
Okay, excellent. Contrast conjunction. Alright, okay. So, Mbak Danisa, read the following sentences and then find the contrast conjunction used. Number 1. Also, let we are considerably energy efficient
than plasma TV. Let TV to plus more than plasma TV.
Yeah. Okay.
Conjunction.
Mm-hmm.
Although like TV are
Although. Good. Okay. Once again, let me ask you what we discussed in the last meeting, and then let me remind you what we discussed about contrast conjunction. Yeah. Okay. Now read the following sentences and then find the contrast conjunction used. Number 1. Mas Atala.
Although LEDs are considerably energy efficient than plasma LEDs, LEDs cost more than plasma LEDs.
Okay, so which one contrast conjunction? Exactly in this number.
The sentence is using although as a conjunction.
Okay, you agree. Next, number 2, Mas Dava.
Even though many people can't get the content of infotainment programs, the high-rating programs provide a livelihood for many infotainment journalists and celebrities.
Okay, so
So the contrast conjunction is even though.
yeah. So after studying this lesson, hopefully you can analyze the social function of discussion tag and then language features of discussion tag and also generic structure of discussion tags. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next activity. Look at the following issues. Do you agree or disagree about these issues? Mention advantages and disadvantages of them. Okay. See the picture? Raise your hand. Number 1, beauty pageant. Okay, Mbak Maulida, come on.
So here I will explain about the pros and cons about beauty pageant. So the pros is they are way to promote social connection because they are held from the district to the international pageant. And the second, they are a way to encourage self-discipline. Third, they are a way for today's youth to find new opportunities. And the fourth, they encourage self-confidence because as a beauty queen, it's forced to be confident. And fifth is they encourage charitable work.
Okay, so in conclusion, you agree or disagree with this?
Actually, I am enjoying the beauty pageant contest, but on the other side, I also disagree with beauty pageant because they also have contrary. I have written the 5 contra of beauty pageant.
Okay, can you
The
mention
first
about
is
it?
they place emphasis on beauty over talent.
Alright.
And the second, they are expensive. The
Mhm.
third, they force women to specify their interface because they're not letting married women to join the beauty pageant.
Mhm.
And the fourth is they promote unhealthy physical habits like extreme diets. And the last is they sexualize girls in ways that are inappropriate for their age, such like the little girl wearing bikini in front of many people.
Okay, so it means exploring the
Yeah.
sexiness of women's
Women.
stuff, yeah, okay. Alright, kita apa? We go to the next picture. Okay. The second picture, riding motorcycle to school. Raise your hand. Is there any volunteer? Okay, Mas Gibran, come on.
I will give my opinion about riding motorcycles to schools for the positiveness of riding motorcycles to school is I think it can save our time when go to school because we don't need to wait public transportation, so it can save our time when to school. So for the second one is on negativeness. For the negativeness of riding motorcycle to school is I think I have read news about quality of air pollution in Indonesia. So Indonesia got the first rank in the world in 2021. So I think riding motorcycles to school, it can increase about air pollution in Indonesia. So yes.
Oh yes. So yes, actually you disagree or
I totally agree about it. Riding motorcycles.
okay, riding motorcycle to school without having driving license. Exactly.
Right.
Oh. So you don't depend on your parents to pick you up, yeah, exactly, yeah. So it can maximize your time, yeah, to arrive on time or even in time, yeah, to school, exactly. Okay, thank you, Mas Ibra. Alright, okay, so after telling your opinion about the teacher's event, let's move to another activity here, yeah. Okay, so let's see the video. It's about pros and cons of video game. And then you have to do your worksheet, yeah, related to the video given. So get ready for that. Let me share first. Okay, I'll copy the first. Okay, let's roll. Okay, let's watch this video, yeah, and then try to make, yeah, your worksheet, exactly.
Some form of video game every year. However, video games have experienced a fair amount of controversy over whether they provide a benefit or detriment to society. Let's take a look at the pros and cons of playing video games. Video games can improve hand.
After watching the video, it's time for you to answer the question based on the video given. Yeah, Aisha.
After watching this video, what will you do? So, actually, I'm not playing a video game.
Yeah.
So it's not exciting to me at all. So I think what will I do? Just kept not playing the video games.
Okay, so whatever the reason, you disagree with video games exactly.
Why do you disagree with video games?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mbak Elsa. Okay, the genders of video game. Okay, are you finished? Yeah. Alright, so after watching this video, your obligation is try to fill the table, yeah. Try to fill the blank table and then make a list, yeah. Which one is pro, which one is contra related to the video given, yeah. Okay. Alright. One of you, please raise your hand. Okay, ya, Mbak Salsabila. Ya.
Okay, I will tell you pros and cons about the video games.
Ya.
The pros is video games can improve eye coordination. Second, video games can be educational. Third, video games can help develop strategic thinking and problem-solving skill. And the cons side, video games can be addictive. Second, video games can promote poor health.
Yeah.
Third, many video games are extremely violent.
Okay, so there are 4 arguments. Yeah, it's about pro, and then 3 arguments about cons. Yeah. Okay, it's time for submitting your worksheet. Okay, my golden generation, after having listening session, now we move to another activity, yeah? Okay, here you have been provided by a text entitled Pros and Cons of Video Games. I will ask you randomly to read each paragraph. Okay, number 1, Mas Andra, read loudly the first paragraph.
Yes. Nowadays, the video games industry is developing rapidly. It become a multi-billion-dollar industry. Video games have become an important part not only in the children's life but also in the adults. Nevertheless, there is an argument whether video games bring good or bad influences on children.
Okay, thank you, Mas Andra. The second paragraph, raise your hand. Is there any volunteer? Okay, yeah. Mbak Marshanda.
People who have a poor argument by video games give a lot of benefits. Playing video games is a good way to kill children's culture. It can refresh the children's mind after a tiring school day. However, they also argue that video games can trigger children to be more creative because the games provide challenging ways to win. In other words, they believe that the video games can actually sharpen a human's brain.
Okay, thank you. Ya, Mas, ya. Mas Akala, alright, come on.
It is obvious that video games have more disadvantage than advantages. Therefore, parents should be very careful in selecting the appropriate games for their children.
Okay, now after reading this text, it's time for you to answer this question based on the text above. Yeah. Alright. Number 1, come on. Number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, Mbak Isa.
What is the topic of the text? Topic of the text is video games.
Okay, you are great because topic is the most repeated words used in the text. You are great. Next, number 2, come on. Raise your hand. Yeah, Mbak Sabrina.
What does the text tell us about? The text tells us about opinions on the impact of video games in the pros and cons.
Alright, good. Nice. Number 3. Yeah, number 3. Yeah, Mas Yusron.
What is the purpose of the text above? The text above is to present the points of view about issue or problems about video games.
Okay, so pros and cons. Yeah, okay, about video game. Good. Next, number 4. Yeah, Mbak Andida.
What type of the text above? What is your reason? The text
of the text is discussion text, and my reason is because in the text there is concise and precise that show the structure of discussion text.
Okay, you agree. Thank you. Number 5. Yeah, Mbak Salsa.
What are the generic structure of text about? The first paragraph is issue, and the second paragraph is elaboration, which pro and
Okay, it
cons.
consists of 2 arguments. You have pro and cons, and then the last one.
The third paragraph is elaboration, cons, arguments. The last paragraph is conclusion.
Conclusion. Okay, pretty good. Thank you. Next, we move to another question. Number 6.
Yes, using adverbial order, using transitive words, using verb present and passive agreement.
Okay, you are nice. Next, number 7. Number 7. Come on, raise your hand. Number 7. What text is mostly used in the text about? Alright, let me choose you, Mas Andra, and the backbone. Number 7. Yeah.
For the text is mostly used in the text above. The text is used simple present tense.
Okay, simple present tense. You are right. Answer to those questions related to the text given. Now we have to move to another activity. Yeah. So I will divide you into 6 groups. Yeah, to discuss about a text. And then your obligation is try to rearrange the jumbled paragraph into a good text. Yeah. Okay. So divide you into 6 groups. I will divide you into 6 groups. Okay. Turn around. Yeah, with your own group. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. And then I will distribute you the second worksheet to be done with your own group. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The first group. The second group. Okay. Third group. Fourth group. Number 3. Yeah. Fifth group. Yeah. Alright. And then sixth group. Okay. Okay. Try to do this worksheet with your own group. Try to discuss. Yeah. Okay. The structure of the text given, and then try to analyze the language features, the social function, and also decide the writer's attitude toward the text given. Okay, come on. Okay, 5 minutes to do. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Solution and golden situation. I do believe you can do this for 5 minutes. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay. about language features. And then, what main idea? Come on, try to continue. Yeah, your work. Okay. Good job. Thank you. The second boxing. Yeah. Have you finished? Alright. Time for you to present the result of your discussion with your group. Okay. Is there any volunteer to present the result of your discussion?
As how our group has a topic about pros and cons about Internet 5G, now we are going to present many things that you probably didn't know about the discussion, especially in our text about Internet 5G. So, Tasavira will read the paragraph first.
Internet 5G is the upgraded version of Internet 4G. The power of this version is faster and better than the predecessor. Internet 5G can make it easier for people to find out any information from any source. However, when be good forever, you will see benefit as well as the drawbacks of the Internet 5G. It provides
In spite of offering good sides, Internet 5G also has weakness. In conclusion, Internet 5G may be good because it provides better access to any information. Yet, what does it mean yet? Yet, what does it mean yet? Tapi good ya. It also can tribute negative effects on everyone. So, use it wisely to help us live better. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon all. We have rearranged about jungle's paragraph.
They believe that homeschooling can be a personalized schedule. Homeschooling allows parents and children to work out a schedule that will best work for the child. Another advantage is flexibility in time and curriculum. By homeschooling, parents can Okay, so this group assume that the writer's attitude is pro. Okay, which paragraph or which sentence that support your answer exactly?
So my good thing, the last paragraph is.
Thinking about putting children through homeschool, I believe we should. It means that the writer gives suggestion to think twice before sending your children. Yeah, okay, to take this school exactly homeschooling instead of public school. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Any other question? No. Okay. Alright,
Conclusion for previous paragraph that he or she believe that homeschooling is not 100% good for each other.
Okay, it means that the writers tends to be a critics here. Okay, I agree with Dava that it should be cons exactly because so when thinking about putting children through homeschool, I believe we should. It means that the writers.
First of all, we thank to all for having us, for giving us opportunity to stand in front of you all. So, based on the enrollment for this. discussion on smoking that's worth implementing or not.
Okay, so you have to highlight that we should weigh them carefully, yeah? Alright. Your second worksheet. Okay, thank you. Alright. Okay. Okay, so your group is Permadi. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's time for concluding what we discussed today, yeah? Okay, so are you happy after studying and learning about this material? Now, please tell me, yeah, what you can get from today's lesson exactly.
Some material of discussion text.
Yeah.
And you can understand discussion text.
Yeah. What is discussion text exactly?
Discussion text is the text which presents a problematic discourse. There is pro and cons
Alright.
from different point of view.
Alright, you are great. Okay, so after knowing the definition of discussion text, what is the social function of discussion text itself exactly? Raise your hand, please. Okay, Mas Dava, what's the social function or communicative purpose of discussion text?
Usually, discussion text tends to show what really happens. There are two kinds of discussion text, which one was the writer was convincing that the writers are neutral. So if the writer are neutral, the writer didn't give specific opinion, but to give arguments that swirling around that we probably often to hear.
Thank you, Mas Dava. Okay, is there any other opinion? Okay, Mas Antara, what is the social function or communicative purpose of discussion text itself?
So a communicative purpose of this discussion text
Yes.
is to present two different points of view between pros and cons, and then the conclusion is usually writers usually give their attitudes
Yeah,
toward
okay.
the issue.
Okay, but that's not true, yeah?
Yes, there
Pros
is
or cons, yeah? Okay, give us a clap. Excellent. Okay, thank you. Okay, so after knowing the definition, the social function of discussion text, now let me ask you, what's the generic structure? Yeah, mention the generic structure of discussion text. Okay, let me repeat, yeah. So after knowing the definition of discussion text and also the social function or communicative purpose of discussion text, now mention what are the generic structures of discussion text. Come on, raise your hand. Okay, Mbak Salsabila, come on.
Issue, elaboration, and conclusion.
Okay, so what issue tell us about?
Issue tell us about the topic of the discussion text.
Okay, what about elaboration?
Is arguments or writer opinion in pros and cons point of view.
Corrected answer for you. And then what about conclusion?
Conclusion is the writer attitude.
Yeah. It can be
neutral or
pro and cons. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Mbak Salsa. Okay, get a motion, yeah, to be discussed for the next meeting. So I will ask you to make a group of 8, yeah, and then you have to make a conversation Okay, you might create your conversation, whether formal or informal, or even in debate, yeah, to show a pros and cons argument. Okay, so you have been provided 8 motion to be done. Number 1, smoking should be banned. Okay, so yeah, Mas atas group ya, okay. And then for about second motion, homework should be eliminated. Yeah. Okay, so which one? Mas Dafas? Oh, Mbak Janisa? Okay, let's make agreement, okay? What about number 3 here? That penalty must be applied in our country. Yeah. Okay, so between Mas Rilo and okay, make agreement. Laisa? Aisyah group, alright. So try to prepare your conversation by using those topics and you have to present with your own group for the next meeting. Is it clear enough related to the task should be given, should be done exactly for the next meeting? So before we end our lesson, is there any question before we end our lesson? Okay, into a golden generation. The leader of the class, please lead your friends to play together.
So, before we end our lesson for today, let us pray to God to thank for His blessings upon our lesson today. Let us pray together. Finish.
Okay, it's wrap for today's lesson. Thank you for being active and attentive in my lesson. And don't forget try to do the task given, Present your conversations, It's about discussion text pros and cons for the next meeting. Okay, that's all for today.